Hi, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Dion and I have a itty bitty little Instagram page called beautyinot.com. I also have a blog called beautyinot.com as well, and I'll leave the link in the description box below. But I am a new grad occupational therapist. I've been practicing for about a year, a little under a year, and ever so often I do get some questions from new graduates or about to be graduating OTs or pre-OT students, and I decided that I would just collect all those questions and then just put it in video form. So the first question, or the first frequently asked question I have is, what did you major in, or what do you think I should major in? So for me, I actually have 2 degrees. I have a degree in social science and I also have a degree in health science. However, for the sake of this video, I'm actually going to do a little bit of research. So I actually have my laptop here. And what I decided to do was I'm going to look at 3 colleges, 3 OT programs. One on the East Coast, one in the Midwest, and one on the West Coast. So the first school I looked up is Towson University, which is in Maryland, and they have a OT MS program. I went on the website, and then I went to graduate programs, then I went to their College of Health Professions, and then I went to OT Therapy MS. Scroll down, went to admission requirements, and according to Towson University, in order to apply for their OT Master's program, you need a bachelor's degree from a regionally accredited college or university with a minimal GPA of 3.25. Okay, and then they want you to complete at least 10 prerequisites prior to entering the program, and that includes English, composition, intro to sociology, intro to psych, abnormal psych, statistics, anatomy 1 and 2, and medical terminology. And you have to have at least a B or better in all those courses, along with other admission requirements. But as far as major, they don't actually specify what you should major in. So the next school I found is USC, and that's the University of Southern California. So we're going all the way over to the West Coast. I went to admissions and then entry-level master's programs, and then I went to their Master of OT, and I went to entry-level masters, and it says that in order to apply to their program, all applicants to the Masters of Arts program must complete the OTCAS application and choose the University of Southern California, complete a bachelor's degree with a minimum GPA of 3.0 from an accredited college or university. And then, you have to give them your transcripts, so on and so forth. But again, as far as what you should major in, it doesn't specify what degree you have to major in. And then the last school I chose is in the Midwest. I think it's in the Midwest. It is Allen College, and that is in Iowa. Yeah, it's in Waterloo, Iowa. And then I went to academic programs, and then I went to masters in OT, and then I went to their admissions criteria, and then it says they require a bachelor's degree, a minimum undergrad GPA of 3.0 on a 4.0 scale, and that you should have at least a 3.0 in the following courses: anatomy and physiology 1 and 2, physics or biology, and college algebra or statistics. So the reason why I specifically went through those colleges randomly is because I don't believe that you have to major in any specific program in order to apply to the OT program. Like, I don't think you have to have a health science degree. I just chose to get a health science degree. You can major in psychology. I think you can major in business. What really matters is that you take the prerequisites that's required for that program and that you have a good GPA, like a 3.0 or above, in those specific courses. So I hope that answers that question. So the second question I have is, I'm married, I have kids, can I work and go to OT school? So can I work, full-time and go to school? Now, I actually worked and went to school at the same time, but my OT program, I would say, was a little bit more unique, where it was a weekend program. So I would go to work Monday through Friday, and then I would go to class every other Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was able to work out my work schedule along with my school schedule. Now, I'm not married and I don't have kids, so I can't, speak on that. So I do understand why you're asking that. You're saying, I definitely have to work. I have no choice. I need to, pay my bills. I need to pay my rent or my mortgage. I need, to keep my health insurance. So what I would do is I would speak with like my supervisor and see if maybe my job has like maybe they have school leave options. What I would definitely suggest, because this is what I did, is prior to starting the course, save up as much PTO, sick, and vacation time as possible. That way, anytime you have like a test due or a presentation that you have to work on, you can use those days, to like study and to prepare. It's also important that you stay really organized. I know a lot of people still, they like to use like their iPhone like calendar or their computer calendar. I still believe in using like an actual written daily planner. So this is actually the daily planner that I used last year. Okay, and what I did was I would color coordinate anything that I had due. So I use like yellow for work, orange for school, and like pink and purple, just different. So I'll let you see it real quick. And then that way it also gave me like a visual reminder as well. Another thing that I did was, if I had anything due for work, I always put the due date like the day before. And if I had anything due for school, I always put the due date the day before. So let's say I had like a summary or something I had to write and it was due the 23rd, I would actually put it that it was due the 22nd. So let's say I stayed up all night. I'm not going to work the next day because I'm using my PTO or my sick time, because I'm sick. And then I would stay up, do the summary, submit it, but technically I submitted it early or on time. After a while, you realize you're tricking yourself and that doesn't necessarily work. But in the beginning, it definitely works. So those are the suggestions that I would give if you do decide to work and to go to school at the same time. I do think some programs suggest that you don't work at all, or you at least work part-time. So I really think that it's absolutely a personal choice and it's up to you.